Money changes everything and nothing. We don't talk about it, but we like to show it. In fact, money is such a singular contradiction, it can drive people to extremes. Those who don't want to take part in the rat race are considered outsiders. Many of them cultivate an entirely alternative lifestyle that seems neither contemporary nor competitive. Money has taken many forms in the history of mankind. Coins made of gold and silver, plastic card money, paper checks, or promissory bills, abstract securities, and now it's currently reaching a new abstract peak with cryptocurrencies. Now, filthy lucre seduces us with its glamour, even when we can no longer see it. But we could not exist without money. De facto, it would be almost impossible to survive in this day and age without some means of payment. After all, we wouldn't even be able to propose a barter deal with the electricity, gas, or telephone provider. On the other hand, there are many things that no amount of money can buy. We would like to introduce you to 11 of these priceless gifts in today's video. If you like our videos, feel free to support us with a thumbs up, subscribe to Psychology in Mind, activate the little bell, and get ready for the videos we upload for you every day. Number 1. Health. It may be true that money paves the way to the best possible medical and therapeutic care. However, our health is also much more than just a technical entity that you take to your local shop for repairs. Many health problems cannot be cured, despite the most modern medicine. Money can certainly open doors to the best possible care, but it is by no means a guarantee of a cure. Number 2. Respect. What good are millions in our bank accounts if no one takes us seriously? People urgently need the respect of those around them. Without it, not a single relationship can function. Even employees and co-workers whom we pay handsomely might still withhold the respect we crave. Respect is a foundation in the interpersonal realm that no amount of money in the world, and probably no other intervention, can undo. Once respect is lost, there is no future for such relationships. Number 3. Love. Much of what we might mistake for love can actually be bought with money. If the price is right, there are passions, companionships, and even marriages based solely on monetary transactions. We humans love the idea of being able to buy anything our hearts desire. But true, pure love is only available for free. No money in the world can make someone fall in love with us or stay with us against their will. The most beautiful feeling in the world is also one of the most precious and hard-to-get luxuries that has no price tag attached to it. Number 4. Time. Neither a lifetime, nor time with family and friends, quality time in a relationship, nor the precious me time with ourselves alone, none of these can be bought. Time is also a very unpredictable commodity. No one knows how generous our time is in this world. Moreover, as we grow older, we find that time no longer flies by only when we are having fun. No, it's becoming even more fast-paced and fleeing from us in a rush. But time is also relative. People in poor countries may have a shorter lifespan, but they often fill their days with more life than we, who have to rush after each day like hunters on the scent, and our prey, money. Number 5. Friendship. False friends can be bought effortlessly with money and gifts. True friends, on the other hand, no amount of wealth on this earth will be able to persuade them to stay with us or leave if they don't want to. Many who have gone bankrupt have experienced this firsthand. Nothing exposes the quality of a friendship faster than financial ruin. Number 6. Peace. Whether world peace, peace within the family, or a harmonious relationship with the neighborhood and work colleagues, peace cannot be bought or measured with money. It is one of the most fragile goods of all, since every single person must make his or her contribution to it. This fact alone makes it clear why people have never been able to experience longer periods of peace. A shameful side note is that nobody can earn good money from peace, but they can from war. So money is not a guarantor for peace, but rather one for war. Number 7. Be happy if you have it, for you can't buy it. There are countless talents that we humans can have. Some stand out, like artistic talent. Still others work silently for us and ensure that we are happy and content. Number 8. Class. Anyone who has ever succumbed to the bizarre temptation of trash TV shows knows that money and class are categorically mutually exclusive. It's not for nothing that rich people have to fight the prejudice of having no taste and no manners. You either have class or you don't. Number 9. Luck. Unfortunately, you can't be happy without money. That's true. Conversely, however, money is not a passport to a happy life. We become suspicious of money, afraid of losing it or being taken advantage of, and at some point begin to hoard it like treasure. In mythology and fairy tales, treasure troves are often cursed, and not without reason. Happiness lives in us. We can invite it to be part of our lives or refuse to communicate with it. Money doesn't change that. Number 10. Peace of mind. It is the same as happiness. It is a product of our free will, but also of the attitude we have toward ourselves and our lives. If you are not at peace with yourself, you will not be at peace with millions in the bank. Our self-image, confidence, and belief in life and the afterlife are due to an interplay of factors that works or doesn't work in exactly the same way for rich and poor alike. Number 11. The truth. Truth and money are more enemies than friends. It is easy to buy a bag of lies and even present them as facts in a court of law or to the police. Paying someone to tell the truth, on the other hand, is unlikely to work. Honest people don't feel half as motivated by money, if at all, as dishonest people. Today's conclusion: no money is no solution. Unfortunately, we have reached a point, economically and socially, where we cannot fully renounce the thorny issue of money. Those who cannot live completely self-sufficiently in a cave in the mountains will always be confronted with money. However, our attitude decides what value we actually concede to it. Whether we pay homage to it like the golden calf or demonize it as a necessary evil, money only ever has as much power over us as we grant it.
Thanks for watching. Did you find this information helpful? Do you have experience with it? We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. For more resources about mental health, self-improvement, and psychology, visit our website. You'll find the link in the video description where you can also connect with us on social media and sign up for our email list. Take care of yourself and have a beautiful day.